I am here. Right, okay, I just need to put Discord on. Change that over. Lovely. Right, I need to play it over to games with the time. There we go. That. You can hear the music, which is fine. You can hear me. I'll jump into the call with the guys in a minute. And I'm in. I just need to change the title a little bit. There we go. Now both of them could be tagged. Yeah. Lovely. Oh, right, that's that. That's that. I don't think there's anything else we need to do. Hello.
I'm gonna that.
Oh. Done everything on my phone quickly. Message. Apparently we got an emergency message from work today.
Oh.
Lovely. What does it say?
Okay.
Adverse weather warning. Dangerously strong winds and rain associated with Storm Isha are likely to bring disruption to travel and utilised across the UK on Sunday and Monday. Cool.
Yeah, it's a bit windy out there.
I didn't even know there was a storm. Let's have a look to see what the train says for tomorrow. Might have to work from home tomorrow. It's not the worst issue that I'm going to have if I do. I don't think I've got anything on tomorrow at work. No, I think I'm alright. Let's have a look. Romsey to Southampton. It probably won't tell me till tomorrow morning anyway. But I'll have a look. Just to double check. Monday. 7 o'clock. Yeah, return for 3 o'clock. Show me the times! Yeah, I mean, it all just says, severe weather will to affect Great Western Railway. Until 8 o'clock on Monday. Ooh. Okay. I don't know, maybe I will just work from home tomorrow. We'll see. We'll see. I don't know if I want to chance it. I'll see in the morning how I feel. Ugh. Oh, we got a wind one as well. Yeah, we get like emergency messages from work. So, yeah. This is like, bitch, there's an issue. It's like, oh, okay. So if there's ever like really bad weather, or say like a terrorist attack, or like an earthquake or something, our work will text us and be like, yo, by the way, you probably might just want to watch out. Handy shit. Handy shit.
Out for you.
Yeah, I guess. But it's kind of backwards, because my boss, like, last time there was a storm, quote unquote, because it didn't really actually fucking happen, but they closed Itchen Bridge, if I remember right. Yeah. My boss was like, oh, yes, it's really bad weather, and your safety is is my priority. However, if you can't work from home, you will have to come in. It's like, so that kind of doesn't really go with what you just said. How can our safety be important? Yeah, you're saying we have to come into work. I don't
Go
know.
eat
That's
my
like,
ass, boss. I'll see you the next day.
yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. Because obviously shit like storms and whatnot, if I ever have an issue with my internet, I'd have to go into work for the rest of the day. So I'd have to catch a train, go in and whatnot. And it's like, I get it if it's a normal day, but if there was a storm, fuck that. just
No.
just dock me a day or something. Because I ain't fucking doing it.
Take it out my wages, boss.
Yeah, pretty much.
Today, you can't fucking expect, to use the horrid court term, an act of fucking God.
Yeah. Right, anyway. Hi, Fry. Hi, Donnie.
Hello.
I didn't realise I was going to go on a tangent, but yes, as you can tell, I
No, it's
love,
all right.
I love
I've
where
been
I
through that
work.
in my life. And I've had good arguments with bosses over the years about that shit.
Yeah. Okay. I can't remember if I've talked about this before, and maybe I shouldn't really talk about it on the stream, but people don't really know where I work, and I don't think my boss would ever watch this. So a couple weeks, like just before Christmas, right? About like 1:30, after I got off my lunch break, I had a fucking killer migraine, and I couldn't look at my monitors or anything. It was hurting my head. And I told my boss, and I was like, look, I don't want to take a sick day because there's only an hour and a half left of work. Can I just take off the rest of the day, but make it up next week? And she's like, no, I'm not allowed to do that for you. I'm just there like, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, well,
Please.
yeah.
And then she felt bad because I had to keep working. It's like, you can't have it both ways. Either
No.
you let me take the hour and a half and make up for it, or you let, or that. I'm not taking a sick day for an hour and a half. Because she was like, if it was early in the day, I would have just got you to take a sick day. I was thinking, well, yeah, I would have taken a sick day if it was earlier in the day. But it's an hour and a half till I finish. So, that day pissed me off. Because I was struggling so bad. At one point, I wore two pairs of glasses to try and help. I was fucking pissed. Anyway, yeah. Lovely stuff. So, we were doing a puzzle.
You were doing a puzzle. Hang on, I got one for you. I remember yonks ago, back when wee little Fry was just sort of first working, and I worked for a certain chain, that little supermarket in the little industrial park in Taunton.
Okay.
And it was coming up to Christmas. And I was like, this was with my friend who was technically my boss at the time, but, we acted like friends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
His boss came up and said, all right, so, here's the duties for Christmas and stuff. Which one of you guys sort out dates? And I was like, well, I'm happy to work. Obviously, I can't work Christmas. But I'll work Christmas Eve because I wasn't doing anything. And I'll work New Year's Day because my plans weren't till the evening and I was off the next day anyway.
All right.
And he turned around and said, well, that's not good enough. You need to be here for New Year's Day and New Year's Eve, or you need to be available. And I was like, well, I mean, one, you understand the buses aren't fucking running anyway. Because they weren't then. So I don't know how I'm going 12 miles down the road to get to you in snow. I was all right.
Yeah.
Well, one of the supervisor bikes from Western. I was like, that's fucking great for him. I'm not walking 12 miles in snow. He didn't like that.
Honestly, sometimes it's just so shit and stupid. Yeah, no. Yeah, my boss is just sort of like, I can't replace your day sickness with holiday day. I'm not using holiday day. I'll literally make up the time next week. But no, like, no. So I had to work the extra hour and a half. And you know what's annoying? Like, she didn't even get back to me for half an hour. So I was sat there trying to fucking not do some work, but also be like, please just say yes. And she came back with no. I was like, fuck's sake. You literally took half an hour to tell me that. You literally could have just quickly messaged me. But yeah, basically, I just barely done any work the rest of that day. I tried to, but fuck me, I just struggled so much. I think that was like one of the worst migraines I had as well. So that was fun.
Just would have done it. Nah, my health's more important than the job. See ya.
Anyway, so
The fun of life, innit?
yeah, kind of about. I had one the other day. Something I brought up at work before Christmas. I was like, "This is kind of important before tax year end, and there's a lot of it. Can we start picking it up?" And she was like, "Yeah, sure. We'll train more people." Training never happened. We didn't really get any more people. More people are off because of Christmas holidays and illness for the last couple of weeks. And then I brought it up. I was like, "There's still a lot," and she was like, "Yeah, I know. It's on the back of my head." And she was like, "If you've done some overtime though, you could probably help us out with it." And I was like, I just completely ignored that message, but answered the next question she put.
Yeah. Fucking hell.
Because I'm like, no, thank you. My boss knows I don't fucking like overtime. I don't, because they put up a message before. They're like, "Can we have more people doing overtime? Because it seems to be the same people." It's like, yeah, because the same people are gullible enough to do fucking overtime. I don't want to do overtime, so I'm not going to do it.
How does it work?
I
in your
don't need the
place? They
money.
Just give you holiday.
No, you do the overtime. If you do over a certain amount, you get. It starts at time and a half. If you do more, you get. I think it's if you do. Is it either 40 or 45 hours? I think it's 45 hours a week. You end up getting double time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay. Not too bad then.
it's not bad, but it's just I don't need the extra money.
No. Yeah.
It'd be nice, sure, but I don't
That's
care
the
enough
whole
about
reason
work
you're
to do
there,
it.
and they don't understand it, do they?
No.
Yeah.
Divinity? Have you ever seen this one? Yeah, this is Divinity 2.
Sorry,
Overtime
just
is always one of those things where it's only
welcome
ever
in,
if
Henry.
you need it.
Can
I
take
don't
the extra
dislike the
money?
concept of doing it to help them out. Like, you know, if there's a job struggling and you like the job, be like, okay, I'll help you out. But they have to return that favor.
Yeah.
No. Yeah, it's not that case at my work.
But yeah, otherwise, which obviously 99% of the time they don't. So start them.
So, I have a question about this puzzle, Fry. Not technically a spoiler, because I'm not asking you how we do it, but like, is there supposed to be something that we're missing indication-wise to let us know how we should be doing it or working it out? Because I don't think we've seen anything other than we've just got here and there's been these things. I was kind of expecting to interact with the door and the door to be like, give us some sort of hint of how we're supposed to work this out, but
Yeah, but yeah. Yeah, question is, do I remember?
well, I mean, nothing's been here on the way down. We literally just put the eyeball in, and then we came down, and there wasn't anything to read. I kind of thought those, like, side panels that looked like a bit, like, thing. I thought that was an indication, or, like, there was going to be something we could read off it, but there's nothing on it. So, and we can't interact with it. So I was like, so it's definitely not that. And there's no small animal for me to talk to give me a hint. So,
I'm gonna say yes. The issue comes in, I don't remember how.
oh.
Sorry, while we were talking, I was just sorting out my inventory quick. I'll be done in 2 seconds.
I mean, at the moment, Donnie, it's just trying to figure out what we need to do. So it's not moving isn't exactly a bad thing at the moment. It's okay.
Oh, it might be that. Oh, it might be that. Okay. That's alright. I'm getting semi-harassed by a dog at the minute.
It's alright.
She's not been happy with me this week because she's always been a bit like her skin's sensitive, so she can be allergic to certain things.
Yeah.
Not terribly, but you know, she just gets a bit pinkish.
Yeah.
And her ears have been a little sensitive this last week, so I was like, all right, let's get some ear drops.
Yeah,
She's
that'd do
been
it.
shaking her head, so it's clearly irritating her, and she's just kind of. She's one of those dogs that will refuse it at all costs. Like, I'll just go to touch the ball, and that's it. It's instantly like not angry heckles, but like the tail between the legs, ready to zoom off at 100 miles an hour.
Yeah, no, I feel that. Malia had that earlier because when she was eating her food, I noticed like a weird patch on the back of her neck. I was like, oh fucking hell, what's she done? Because it sort of looked really pink, like the point that she had like taken some skin off. So as soon as she finished eating, she looked at me and I was like, I'm gonna need to grab you. So she zoomed off, but stupidly enough, she went up to the top of her cat tower. So I just walked over and picked her up, and she's like, shit. But no, we've noticed that recently, like, or like, should I say, for the last like few months, not often, but she's like, I think she must have caught herself when she's like scratched, and she's given herself like a slight scab. So there was just a bit of like dried blood on the back of her neck. So we just wet it and whatnot. But I'm gonna get mum to ask the vet about it because she's got a 6-month checkup on Friday anyway.
Yeah, it's always a good idea.
Yeah.
I've resorted to waiting for her to fall asleep on the couch and just get 3 drops in there quickly in one of the
Oh.
which
Hang on a
she's
minute.
not she's not been happy with me this last week.
Oh, okay, never mind. I thought I solved it, but just walking across a lot of them just makes the screen shake.
Clickety click.
Yeah.
Did I give you guys these pyramid things?
That makes sense.
I thought we had 2 more of them.
Not me.
What do you mean pyramid
Oh
things?
no. I've got a pyramid that lets me teleport to another pyramid.
Huh?
It takes a certain amount. It takes a hell of a lot of things to trigger it, but I thought I had more in my inventory and I don't, so I need to.
You mean like if one of us holds one, we can use it to teleport to the other person?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. No. That would be the short answer of that.
Okay, I need to find out what I done with them. Hopefully, I haven't sold them.
Thought you only found one.
Did I only find one? I thought I found more. Okay, I might have just found one then.
I don't
Yeah.
remember at this point.
Have you?
But it takes-
I was going to say, have you? Wait, surely though, if you have one, but there's another out in the world, if you use it, it would take you to the other one, right?
Would, yeah, but it's either it takes like 6 to 8 points to use. Was that 6 points to use, or it's
Oops.
action points, or
Yeah, but
that's
if you're not in a
counter for how many times I can use it.
Oh, it's action points.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah, 6 action points then. Fucking hell.
Yeah, but
I
that's
like
how many
that
you have
for-
anyway.
That's for the sake of for combat, so you can't totally use it in combat to cheese shit, even though you can a little bit.
But
So out of combat, it's meaning you can just use it whenever you want.
I take it you haven't actually tried using it then, Donnie?
No, I'll do that once we're out of this puzzle.
Yeah. I was going to say, maybe you should give that a try. I'm curious to see what happens.
Yeah. Just been sat on it. Okay, so oh, there's a thing here. So would that give us a hint?
What do you mean
Statue?
there's a
No.
thing here? No, see, that's what I thought, because they got one on each wall,
Mm.
and I thought it looks like something could be read off them, but it can't, so...
Oh, okay. No, I do have one. I have the other one.
Oh, cool.
So we've had 2.
Yeah.
So does that mean because we're in close proximity, you'd only teleport to each other, or could you technically teleport
What?
to a random one?
What color do you have for it?
I got blue.
Oh, so Donnie has red.
Ah, there we go. Okay. Oh, it's just an instant teleport. Nice.
Yeah.
I was really hoping it was going to teleport him into a battle somewhere or something. Just to hear him panic for a minute. Damn it.
No,
Alright,
one of my
never
my double source skill is to open 2 gates like a portal so that we can walk through. And you can use it 4 times, but I'm not going to
How
put
do
that
you,
on just yet.
Could you not? Oh no, I was gonna say, could you not portal over the door so we could just teleport in?
No,
I
I
can
think
assume
it's, I
that's
need
not-
to put down 2
Oh.
points.
Donnie always has an out now if he gets into a fight.
Yeah, I can start it and run.
Well, no, you want to lay the thing first and then start the fight, and then yeah. Yeah, how you been, Henry? Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I don't really know what we need to do because I mean I can tell that obviously the more that we cover them, the more that they change or whatnot. But it's more about the fact that I don't know if there's more to it. Like, if we do it and match it 3, we can get green ones. But I don't know if there was. I feel like for this sort of puzzle, I would have expected maybe something to tell us what, like, in the sense of, you know, like we had the
What to
totems,
do.
and they were like, you need
Yeah.
to, like, they gave us a very vague solution for the puzzle. I was kind of expecting something like that, but
There's been nothing. No books. No scrolls. No nothing.
not that I can see. But I mean, I assumed we would have been told once we got in here, because obviously it's been a while since we first found this place in the first place. Where the fuck is Sybil going?
There's 4 buttons in the room as
Get
well.
back over there, you cow.
I think it's just one of those things you just got to work out.
Yeah, but I mean, how would you know to work it out if you don't know, in the sense of what needs to be worked out?
Just work it out.
Does it work out? I'll say that I believe we have the tools to do it without having to go anywhere.
Are we like
You
so?
just
is
got-
the-
you just
I
got to
take-
remember what we have.
I take the goal isn't to get all of them the same color. Because it doesn't look like that's possible.
Get more green.
I think the bit that's confusing me is because in my head I'm like, but what if one specific section has to be green, but we're doing all of them but that, but we wouldn't know because we don't know what we're supposed to be doing. If that makes sense, that's why I'm like, I was kind of expecting maybe something to have been said, or like something for us to read.
Let me apple. Drop an apple on the floor. Okay. That
Oh,
won't
so
click.
it
So
does
take
work
stuff
for
out your
food.
yeah, inventory. Just put it on the floor.
If I gave you the hint that Sir Law is the key.
So law.
I would need to talk to him. Also, I can't remember where I got this bread from. Oh, it's from Sybil's. Oh, let me talk to him
Our
then.
shield speaks, Quercus. Prick up your phantom ears. Ask away, shield.
I would give away if it was that easy.
Oh, well. I mean, he doesn't want to talk about any sort of room thing.
Ooh, how pensively. Ask away, shield. Do you think giants understand chivalric orders? Can they? Oh, Quercus, I am not talking. I just worry it won't treat. Ah, truly? Why? The thing that you must understand about the Knights of other than the destruction of their home, I am perfectly in control. Regardless, we not that it matters. For that, if nothing else, you have a giant body, but no. Surely, even the tall folk know beautiful and perfect, and they carve. But someday, the great. Oh, Quercus, it wants what tree?
I do
did the
like the
great
voice
acorn
of
fall from?
Sir Laura.
Where did some questions have? The great acorn will come. It will destroy.
Yeah, I mean, he's got nothing to say about this, so I don't know. When you said we've got the tools in order to do this, you don't mean like possibly we have to use magic? But in my head, I'm like, I wouldn't know how we would do said magic sort of thing, if that makes sense, because I mean, it's just a. Okay. Sorry, Sybil. Alright, well, since when did you get a fucking laser beam?
That was me.
Yeah, I know it was you. That's what I said. Since when did you have that? You've been holding back.
No, I've just got it.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Well, you broke one of the barrels.
Fine. I don't think we need them.
Alright, but you've also, I think, burnt all the food that you loitered on the floor.
Oh no, I picked it up beforehand.
Oh, okay, cool. I don't think that does it, does it? The only other thing I could think of is if you have to light. Actually, wait a minute. Do we have to light them all up but not overlap them?
We tried that before. We're both standing on the second block in on everything. That was a.
Oh.
So that one does that one, so it would be here to. Saying that, how strong is that fucking door? Can we just not bash it in?
No, because it's a locked. It's a magical locked door, Donnie. Yeah. So curious because you said we got the tools for it.
Oh.
You just tried turning Sonora into a chicken.
Yeah.
What you did. Wait,
Couldn't
could you
remember if I
technically
could.
turn? Could you technically turn us into a chicken?
Yeah.
Nice. Oh, I thought you done it to Donnie there because he hates it.
It also wouldn't work because you've got physical armor.
Ah, you just gave me some fancy feathers.
Right. Let's think.
That's what I've been trying to do, Donnie. But we've already both said before stream that both me and you are not exactly in a very thinky situation.
Yeah.
Have we been close with any of our thoughts, Fry? In how to solve it?
No.
Fuck. Shit. Okay.
uh, Problem is, every time I click off of him, he just comes back to me. I need him to stay.
Yeah, have you not taught him that trick yet?
No.
Can you move him over one?
Which way? Oh, shit.
Oh, never mind. I don't think we had done that before and just got the whole outline lost. Done.
Can we not freeze the plates down? Would that not work? I don't have any water spells.
I've only got 2 arrows, so I don't necessarily use both up for it.
Probably.
I already know you can just chuck shit on them and it works. Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
So my only other thought would be if we maybe done what Donnie done and we mentioned about if we just put an item on each square. But Fry already said none of our ideas have been what it is, so it can't be that.
Wait. What if it's walk across it without triggering a fire? Like, you need to walk in a certain pattern to get across it. But then it wouldn't be like that, would it?
I mean, you can give it a go. I sort of get what you mean, but I don't...
See, that made a fire because I was on it too long. So... that made a fire.
I just imagine that the puzzle's actually really simple and Fry's just like killing himself with laughter because we're just, like massively overthinking it.
A little bit.
I mean, we all know that I'm not good with puzzles, so I can't be relied on for this. Saying that, I did solve the one in Judgment pretty fucking quickly, so I was very impressed with myself.
Lost sight of it a little bit here, yep.
Can we
Right,
get another
just to-
hint, Fry?
I just did.
What?
This has said my curiosity. Let me just try something. Oh no, that one needs to be there. So that's how you get all blue. That keeps it all blue. That turns it into red. Why does that one turn it into red then?
You got
'Cause it's-
interlapping.
Yeah, okay. But that one's interlapping there. That one doesn't. Doesn't help. I can only see part of my screen while I'm doing this.
Liking the concentration that Donnie's going through.
Oh, it's because it wasn't heavy enough. So that might mean the carrot's not heavy enough to trigger that either. Yeah, okay.
What if I told you it matches Laura's color?
But we got to
Green.
get it green.
Not it green, but you want something green.
Is the book heavy enough? Yes.
Oh, my door's still in.
Be that wind. That click.
Don't have any windows open.
Let me just stand anywhere, Donnie.
No, it's alright. I've just got to put down. Aha. Am I missing any? One.
Yeah, there's not one on the second to right, and then there's one not next to you.
Yeah. If you could stand there.
Why is there not two? Wait, there's some missing.
Yeah, there is. Okay, that was heavy enough. Okay. Let me take away that. No, that makes fire. Don't know how I'm supposed to move that. Why is it like that?
All right, last hint.
Okay.
What were we arrested for in the beginning?
Sauce. Having sauce.
Ah. Well, I would have never thought to have done that. Alright, okay, so well, if we've got that, let's get everything moved off, Donnie. Oh, I don't think you noticed. Or have you noticed, Donnie?
What?
Look at the
You're
door.
talking to the ghost
Was
is
that
always there.
unlocked?
That's to do with my Amish Nikes. They'll follow me around forever.
Oh, for fuck's sake! All right. Okay.
So move
Yeah, let me.
everything back off.
I'll put it in a neat little
Just
pile
in
over
case
here.
it goes away, I'll take a picture on my phone. I don't think it
Oh.
will go away, but just in case it does, it's fine. I've got the picture. I don't know how we would have guessed to have done that. Unless we find something that tells us about it.
There might have been a book. On that part, I don't remember. But the easiest thing, as I said, is Laura's color and the color of the lock on the door.
I was just thinking green. I wasn't thinking.
Yeah, I wasn't thinking the kind of green. I was just thinking green, like Donnie said. So I think we need the
Color of the
grass.
ghosts in the afterlife in the source.
So you need someone stood where I am. Need someone stood in the corner. Need someone stood in front of me. I think.
I think you need someone stood in front of you, but to the right.
To the
Wait a minute.
right. No,
Oh
because
my
that'll
God.
make.
Let me get Sybil off.
Oh.
Oh, sorry, that's because she's on it. No? Okay, so that's not it.
No, I think they need to stand in front of me because it's fire. Yeah, and then you need. No, because that's going to make that to the right one.
No.
The back one. Sorry, back towards you. Don't, Sybil. Oh,
We need that. We need this one. So let me do that one. I'm gonna take Sybil off. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, twat. Stay on there, prick.
okay. Oh shit! I didn't see the fire behind me. Yeah, it's not going to make it, is it? So now we've got 3 blues, 1 red, 1.
We need
thing.
another.
Yeah,
We need
nearly
another
there.
thing up in the corner.
Okay.
But we also need it. We need the fire to the left of me to go green. That's sort of it. We need like. Yeah, we need the one in front of Fry to go to a fire, and then the one to the right of Fry to go green.
If you want me to move somewhere, just say.
Can you move to the right? I know, because it's going to turn my one green, isn't it? Okay, maybe not
Yeah.
that.
Can you move back one?
No, because that's yours.
Forward.
I meant forward, yeah.
No, because you don't want that corner one blue.
That-
What about to the left of where you were stood?
No, corner again, blue.
What if you go forward, Donnie? Backwards, Donnie.
Gonna make the corner go blue.
No, but I'm thinking. No, go back. Go back to where you were. What's that green?
Ooh.
What if you go forward one and left? Because we don't want that. Don't want fire there, but also now that one's missing.
Nearly there.
Yeah, we
one
we
needs to
just
go blue.
oh yeah. Oh wait, in that case, wait, let me get mine. Oh, there we go.
Oh shit.
Lovely.
Alright. Nice.
Pick up your book, Donnie. Right, I'm saving the game. Hang on a minute.
Cool. Yeah, I'm not doing that fucking again. Jesus Christ. 35 minutes of
Hey,
But you
we
did it.
had to get out at some point, so
With some
fuck
heavy
around.
hints, but you did it. Some heavy hintage.
Well, I think there's another puzzle because I can see a bunch of stuff lit up.
Be wary. The urns will shatter. The bones will rise.
Okay.
Oh,
I don't know if you want to jump in there so you can hear what's
Yeah.
going on.
you worry the
glowing
urns.
corpse looks to you. The erratic rising and falling of its sternum is accompanied by melodramatic gurgles.
Ooh, gurgles.
Come,
Uh,
come
do 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 do.
Yeah.
Look at the console.
The creature murmurs a series of unfamiliar noises that amount to absolutely nothing.
He just said to stay clear because the irons will break, and now he's saying to come to him. So I'm like,
Oh shit! Is this going to be a Britain's Got Talent type thing? We've all got a buzzer each, and we have to watch him perform.
Hey Frank, can you unlock these?
You're fired. Oh wait, that's the wrong show.
Yeah.
Unlock what?
Well, these say they're locked.
What those?
The chests next to us.
Are they
Oh
chests?
yeah, them.
I thought they were just boxes.
Some money and a ruby.
He's also got an orb, source orb,
Chain
next to a
helmet.
source pool.
141 gold, and the spellbook Summon Fire Slug.
Oh, I've got that one. That's a good one. Actually, where is my summon fire slug skill? What the fuck? I don't know if you want to get too close, Donnie. He mentioned something about the urns if you got close. So
Too heavy.
oh, you're gonna need Sybil again.
Uh-oh.
What did you
Uh-oh.
do?
Nothing. Uh-oh. Okay.
Well, no, Donnie.
Wait a minute, how do I have 6 AP things? Can I... Ooh. Ooh.
There's always six. You always have 6. You just don't necessarily have all of them green when you start a fight.
Oh.
Have you only just noticed? Surely you've been keeping track of your AP for when you use your skills.
Keeping track.
Well, you can't cast anything without AP. Oh, I feel like you'd appreciate.
We just press buttons around here till it doesn't let us
Yeah.
anymore.
I
You know
feel like
how I
you'd
play
appreciate it, Fry. I had bangers
What?
and mash for dinner today.
Boy.
Yeah, I've not had bangers and mash in so long.
No, we did that the other night, and I hadn't had it for years.
I had some fancy sausages though. I got some vintage cheddar and bacon sausages from Aldi's.
Very
It didn't
nice.
taste of bacon or cheddar, but it was pretty nice. So no complaints from me.
Alright.
Yeah.
Bacon seems a bit surplus to requirements since it's pork meat anyway, but
You'd
Yeah.
think, yeah, but yeah, it's alright.
Oh, good. Nice fresh bangers and mash.
Mashers are all good too. Mum always does good mash though.
Oh, well, that brings up the mash debate then. What do you do for your mash?
We just do like the normal, just sort of like whole milk and salted butter. We tried it with double cream before around Christmas.
Yeah, no extras, just okay.
Yeah, we don't really mix it up. I do want to do it one day where I do garlic in it though. Like some good old garlic mash.
So I do a knob of butter, sprinkling of milk, just to give it a bit of fluffiness.
Right.
Then
Guess what? I
pepper.
can't hit him because the vase is there. Oh wait, I can get a headshot, but I can't hit his body. Sorry, Frank. Keep going.
I was just thinking, yeah, a heap of pepper, good amount of crushed garlic, which has been lightly sautéed in a frying pan separately,
Look at you being sauteed.
or caramelized even, I guess. And then Sometimes chopped up spring onion, sometimes not. But yeah, that's my go-to for mash.
I do have a fireball scroll. Hmm.
But,
Okay, that's fine. I'll just get rid of his health like that.
the fuck ton of cheese in R1. I had a load of red Leicester left after Christmas, and it just like it turned it orange, but it didn't taste much like cheese. Even though I put a whole fucking block in there.
To be fair, we've
Cheese is
also
good.
put cheese in it before as well. For some reason, I want to say maybe we've done it with Dairy once, but I don't think we did. Or maybe we did. I can't remember. I know doing pasta in Dairy, and that's pretty fucking good. Oh man, I haven't had pasta and Dairy in a long time. Maybe I have to do that at one point.
I can reach you.
Oh, so I have a little bit of video game news, sort of.
Yeah,
Now I could be completely wrong because I haven't fully looked into it. But do you two know that there's the Uplay Plus?
I know of it now. Yeah.
What, because I just said it, or because?
No. I saw a video on it a couple of
Yeah.
days ago.
So, is it about the change?
Yeah, but carry on.
Yeah. So, originally I had Uplay Plus, and the way that it works is like a usual subscription service. You pay so much, you get access to all the titles on there, on Uplay, basically. Which it's not too bad because the amount of money you pay isn't too bad for the amount of games that you can get from it. Because you get like all the old Splinter Cells, you get loads of the old Mights and Magic games. Obviously Assassin's Creed, Far Cry, some quite big titles when they come out. And I don't know how it works going forward, but there's a change that they're introducing 2 plans now. One where you get the classics, and one where you get the new shit. And I don't know, essentially, if you have one, you can't get the other anymore. But it sounded like it from the way they worded it. But it's kind of shitty, because originally, you just pay one price, you got everything.
Yeah.
So I don't know everything to do with it, because I haven't looked into it fully. But I saw it, and I was like, what the fuck? Because occasionally when there was a game that I wanted to play that was Ubisoft, I would just quickly nab a month and play it. Easy sorted. Then buying the game after time. So I don't know what the deal is, what they're doing now. Or if I'm right in saying that it's now 2, means you can only get half their catalogue and not all. But it's kind of shit if it is.
Yeah, I don't know, but I'd like to imagine that if you're paying the higher price for one, you get it all.
Well, no,
And then
but
you
if
pay
there's
the
not
lower
a higher price, though, if there's 2 different categories for it, though, that's what I'm saying. Before it was just you played you played one end of, but like now it's just sort of like if there's 2 different categories, does that mean you only get access to some but not all? I generally don't know what it is essentially that they are doing for it, but yeah.
No. No, the thing I saw was the one of the head honchos just said that you better get used to not owning your games.
Oh yeah, they
Then-
did say that, yeah.
And then Larian Studios was like, the head guy from Larian Studios basically just told him to fuck off in a nice tweet.
Wow,
Yeah, but
God, I love that guy.
To be fair though, I think that probably has also something to do with the fact that obviously their shit is they got the Uplay Plus and whatnot.
Yeah. Like,
Dusty Bones, what the
No,
fuck is he
well, the difference is greed. I have to boil it down to something so generic, but
doing?
that's
I
what
mean,
it's about.
it is
Yeah.
kind of like that with Ubisoft, so it's not really surprising.
So
have you seen-
I was aware of the split in their new subscription service. I don't know the details, but either way, I find it moronic because you're going to be watching ads and getting an inferior service for both for a stupid price.
Yeah.
But I did see that, and he is a little misquoted because he was replying to a sort of question, but that CEO did that tweet out, and the entire internet is just roasting him, and I love it.
See, I'm getting used to the whole knocking down shit now.
Good man, CC's dope.
I'm just sort of like, I'm gonna knock that fucker down, and I'm also gonna, oh shit, maybe I'll have enough to attack him and then knock him down. I'll go do it to the other Skull Crusher one near Sybil.
But they are. I mean, other companies is trying to test waters in other ways, push limits, I should say. Like,
Yeah.
in the article, Like a Dragon now costs you to unlock the new game
New
plus
Game
mode.
Plus.
Yeah, so I was talking about this in movie night last night. I don't know if it just means you get access to, we were trying to figure out, do you get access to it earlier, or is it just you get it at all? I would like, there's no, I've not read into it to know exactly the specifics. And then I know that obviously people are going to be annoyed because a lot of people like to replay games, but I'm the sort that never really touches New Game Plus. I just saw it and I was like, oh, well, I don't give a shit anyway, to be fair.
Yeah.
For my playstyle wise. It's still shitty if that is the case that it's locked behind it, but
So,
in another sense, I'm like, it doesn't affect me.
Yeah, but you have to remove like yourself in this comment and understand that for 40, 50 years now in gaming, New Game Plus has just always kind of been there when it's had a need for it. So to suddenly go like, now you got to pay for it, bitch.
Yeah, taking away features that are already there and then making you pay for it. Like,
Yeah. Same thing with like GTA 5. Like, you know, you had like big head mode for like up until, I don't know, San Andreas, we'll say. And all of a sudden it's behind a credit card. It's, you know, scummy shit.
Yeah.
But to my understanding, it is like you do need one of the deluxe editions to actually have it. That's how the article worded it that I read. Yeah.
I don't think there is usually a New Game Plus for Yakuza games, to be fair. You got premium mode, but that's normally just you play the game at your own pace and you have like access to all the side quests and different outfits, but I don't think that was really ever classed as a New Game Plus.
But that effectively is just what a New Game Plus mode is. It's going
Yeah,
through the game again with all the shit you already got.
Yeah. Yeah, no, you got a point. Because it was also really questionable. It is your turn, by the way, Fry.
Yeah, sorry.
I
was trying to find the details so I could.
No, it's alright, it's alright.
Be factual.
I just wasn't sure if you knew. I was just making sure. Because we were also talking about the fact for obviously they know what they're doing because he's probably the biggest streamer on Twitch, but they got fucking XQC of all people to do the preview stream of Like a Dragon 8. And like there's a video clip of him getting into a battle and stood there doing nothing. Like, why isn't he doing anything? Not realizing the game's turn-based. And it's like, surely he would have got told. Surely, like, he would have at least known something about the game to know to expect of what you need to do. Because it's just fucking embarrassing. But obviously,
you would think, yep.
You would think, but I think they know what they're doing because he is obviously the biggest streamer on Twitch, even though he's a bit of a cunt.
The numbers.
Yeah, more get it out, everyone looking at it.
But to me, I get it in one sense, but another point, I'm like, that's just kind of embarrassing to be them. Like, what the fuck, of all people, I know he's obviously the big one, but if for someone to also not even know anything about your game to know the playstyle, it's just kind of really shitty.
I mean, it is, yeah. I mean, this is, again, it's corporate versus actually, you know, liking the game sort of mentality. Those at the back end trying to only thinking about profit versus, you know, the love of the game. Like, I'm probably sure they did, and I know she's been involved a little bit. But obviously, you know VTubing, and you've probably heard of HoloLive before now.
I have, yeah, I saw a figure of it in Forbidden Planet.
Yeah, there was.
HoloLive.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the, you know, the newest. I say newest. It's the, you know, what Japan has done with the VTubers and turned them into idol groups, obviously, to monetize them.
Okay. Yeah.
Apparently a little better than real life idols, so I've been led to believe, but they're still being exploited most likely. But anyway, that's side stuff. One of them, really loves Kiryu. Obviously, everyone loves Kiryu. He's fucking amazing. Like she's a full-on fangirl, and she actually got to take. She's actually in the game as a hostess now, if I remember rightly.
Oh, okay.
Which is a wonderful thing. But I don't think they've given her like a preview build, and you're kind of thinking like, yeah, that she'd be perfect for it.
Yeah.
And
plus, people fucking like, yeah, VTubers like get such big followers half the time. Right, Fro, I have a question because I don't know exactly. It's more of, I guess, your opinion. So you see the bloke in front of Sybil.
Yeah.
I wanted to knock him down, but I can't go diagonally because of stuff blocking away. So if I was to go towards the steps, do you think that potentially still hits him?
Does it highlight him?
When you say highlights it, I mean, he is in red, but I can't. It says target is blocked if I try to do it. But I'm thinking of just doing it in another path. Because I can highlight the broken vase on the floor, but
So if you highlight the path you want to take, and he's not got like, they normally have like a tiny glint of an outline around them, it's not going to hit them.
I mean, he's just constantly got that on him anyway.
So you should be okay. And I would, yeah.
Ah, perfect, cool. All right, that one's gonna go for Donnie.
Wow, that was rude.
Actually, if I remember right, Total War Warhammer 3 did the similar thing, stupidly. When it was first starting to come out, they gave a bunch of, like, Chinese TikTok influencers the game to preview and stuff.
Right, okay.
Like, the entire market base has nothing to do with any of their strategy games before. There's a bunch of TikTokers trying to play Total War, which obviously everyone was just like, what, that's just the stupidest thing.
Oh man, I fucking love Knockdown. Hit that skeleton over there, so I can't do anything for you, Donnie. I was going to try.
That's alright,
I might
no,
just
that's
attack
alright.
him normally.
I don't want to add, this is the funny, it could be like a possible point of debate between the CEO and Ubisoft CEOs. Like, Ubisoft is a public company, whereas Larian's not. Larian's entirely owned by that CEO and his wife.
Hmm.
And you kind of makes you think, well, you know, maybe that's like the, you know, we should go back to that a bit. Privately owned companies are kind of, you know, there's the love of the thing there.
Yeah, rather than profits and stock prices, because their stock price of Ubisoft went fucking to shit after he said that.
Let's have a look, see if I can find out. You play.
But the edge of that was that Larian Studios nearly went under making Baldur's Gate 3. If it didn't
Yeah.
do as well as it did, they'd have to give up the company.
Yeah, that's very true. He put his neck on the line for it.
Yeah, but it paid off.
Why don't you run around, chicken? Well, I'm just gonna keep. Oh, you're undead. You can't bleed.
Have a look.
You know what? Can I?
Yeah, okay, so maybe that's why, because it originally was Uplay Plus, which pretty much just covers their whole fucking Uplay library, but now it's turned to Ubisoft Plus.
How's that going to affect Xbox Live Game Pass though? Because we get access to some of that.
Yeah, I guess they'll just change what you get access to over others.
Yeah, it's whatever bureaucratic deal they have between them.
Well, hopefully they don't do that soon, because I want to be playing Far Cry 6 soon with a certain person on the street. Hashtag ad.
I don't know, because I typed in Ubisoft change, but all it talks about is the fact that it's rebranded and it now expands to Stadia and Luna, which I don't understand why, because it's very clear that they've never fucking done anything with either of those, and they're shit. So, but apparently it's all included as $15, which I think that's not a price increase. I'm pretty sure that's what I paid for it last time. It doesn't talk about the split though. Wait a minute, Ubisoft Plus split.
Alright, let me help you guys out a little bit.
I know that anyone can't hear the video game music. Apologies. I'm just having a look to see if I can back up what I was talking about. Oh, there you go. Yeah. So Ubisoft Plus is going to be 2 tiers. So, yeah, it is. It fucking is 100%. Because the way that this is talked about. So Ubisoft Plus, there's a premium tier which is £15, and a cheaper tier which is classic for £7. While premium tier focuses on offering select brand new games like the new Prince of Persia, either on their day of release or for an early access period. The classic tier is intended to provide a curated selection of popular backlog and live games, so you can get a list of which is for what. Full list of games include each tier available on Ubisoft website, but classic tier seems to be a pretty compelling deal on the whole. Of the game selection is fairly limited as compared to that. Stuff like Far Cry 6, Odyssey, and Tom Clancy's Division 2 included. Okay, so Far Cry 6, Odyssey, and Tom Clancy's Division 2 is included in classic tier, which is £7. But obviously their premium is shit for like the new Avatar game. One thing to know, however, is that the games on Classic tier can only be accessed by PC. Premium, on the other hand, has on support on PC, Amazon Luna, Xbox One, Xbox Series X titles, which might be the best option for regular use of different platforms. There are also some distinctions between the two tiers, including the fact that Premium includes additional DLC content for its games. Premium subscribers can also get its 10% off. But it doesn't technically mention that if you have Premium, it also gets Classic. Which is the bit that I'm curious about. I want to know if you pay double for Premium, does that also entitle you to get Classic or not?
You would hope so. I'm not going to say you'd think so. You would hope so. And if it doesn't, then you have to pay £22 a month to be able to get everything, or 23-ish. Which,
yeah, 30.
Like I say, I don't really bother with it anymore. I only do it for the rare occasion that I really want to play a game that it'd be cheaper to do it like that than it will to actually just buy the game. So
yeah,
especially if I know that I can beat it in a month. So yeah,
something like Prince of Persia, you pay that £15, you play it once, it's not going to be long. You know it's not going to be long, and you just get it done. But for like an Assassin's Creed game that's 100 and something plus hours, because they pad out with so much shit because they know people are going to be playing with the fucking paying subscription service, and they're just going to make them games even more padded out now because they're going to, I don't know.
yeah.
We need to step away from subscription services.
I
Much as I use it and love it, it's just ruining everything.
I don't mind it to a degree. Like, there is a point that they can take shit off, and you just kind of have to deal with it, which is fair enough. But I often find that if I end up really liking a game on a subscription service, I'll probably end up just buying it later down the road if it's a bit cheaper anyway.
That's kind of bad in itself, though, because you're still paying extra for something you kind of should just have a demo for.
Yeah, but come on, how often do we ever get demos anymore?
Yeah, that.
Well, Prince of Persia just got one, and by all accounts, I've been told it's a pretty great game. So that is going to that new subscription is going to piss off one friend. I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's always pluses. I mean, some companies, yeah, they definitely still do demos and shit. Think of this new Power World game. It's just basically a demo at the moment because it's early access. So
Yeah.
but that's the
But
thing,
it's on
like,
Xbox Game Pass.
yeah, but there's apparently the fact that you don't get dedicated servers and they don't update the Xbox version. And I'm like, but I'd still rather pay £8 for that than paying 25 quid for an early access game that's just a fucking rip-off anyway.
In concept, I never have a problem with the subscription service. But it's not something that I'd ever think should be over a tenner. Because I understand, like, ideally, I'd love them always to have their back catalogue available for sale. In an ideal world, this is wishful thinking. So that but it's unfeasible. So, like, the subscription service for that kind of thing is good in nature. It allows you to keep having access to something. But it needs to be measured by, like, not quality of content, but price point. It needs to be worth it. And simplistic. That's the biggest gripe I have. Like, there's all these different plans, and they're all varying. They try and nickel and dime it. It just needs to be quite simple.
I think that's why the Xbox one does pretty well, because they ended up partnering up with other ones and getting them stuff that would have been on those stuff. Because it's like, you get access to EA games through EA Plus on the PC Pass now, so that saves you having to get an EA one. You occasionally get Ubisoft ones, which is also pretty good. They're really the only other two big ones sort of out there on PC. It's just those two and the Xbox one.
One of the problems I have with the subscription thing as well is, like, you have to pay the extra tier to get some of the DLC on some of the games. But if you don't, you have a game that you don't own. Then if you want the DLC, you have to pay real money. And the second you stop paying, you lose access to content that you paid for in a game that you don't own. And it's like,
Yeah.
Yep.
that's why I never buy DLC in any of these, like, Xbox Live Game Pass or anything like that, unless I actually physically own the game.
Well, I
Not
think
a
that's the
penny goes
thing.
into
That's
it.
why Xbox do it in a way that I still shit, but Xbox do it in a way that basically, if you wanted to buy the game, they give you a discount off buying the game because you have PC Pass.
Yeah.
So it's not the best way, but they do somewhat a method. Did you kill
You
that
right?
skeleton?
I did, yeah.
Oh, I didn't have my screen on your thing, so I was just like, did he just fucking implode? Like, okay, go on. Anyway, don't worry. Ignore me. Just go about your business. But yeah, I mean, like, because what was it? I've got Sims 4's free on EA anyway.
Oh,
Yeah, the urn was in the way.
son of
So I got it through normal EA, and then I brought the Pets and Cats DLC. But my issue with the one on PC Pass is it generated a new EA account for me and didn't give me the access to just equip it to my EA account that I own. So if I want to play a game through EA Pass on the Xbox Pass, I have to go in through a dummy account that they've created because I can't link them up. Because I talked to them and like,
bullshit, yep.
yeah, I went
Yeah.
on the fucking EA talk thing. I was like, can you just put this because the thing is, it's generated an old account, but I don't have access to the old account because it was never one I fucking created. So it's like, I emailed them. I got in touch on their like chat service. I was like, could I get assistance with this? Like, yeah, but so can you just go through this account and access it? It's like, no, because it was a generated account. I don't have access to any of these details. I'm like, oh, well, we can't really help you then because it's through this account. I'm like, but it was never an account in the first place. Like, so I have to go through this shit account to play these games. So basically, I just have been avoiding EA games on the PC Pass because it's just a load of bullshit. It's just not worth the hassle.
True that. Also, ow!
I didn't hear you.
Someone fireballed me around.
Oh, that was Donnie's turret.
My fire turn.
No.
I also healed you and the skeleton boy by my magical thing.
Oh yeah, so you did.
Poisoned.
That one or two, that's... Oh, this might be over in the next turn anyway, but I'm going to do it, fuck it. Two down to
Also,
there.
this isn't really diverging. It's just again another scummy practice. But I've always believed the moment you pay like a subscription, should never be an ad.
I don't really get an ad for any of the subscriptions things that I've paid for.
I know with Disney Plus they've done it that if you pay the lowest amount you get ads.
I haven't used Disney Plus in fucking
Amazon
ages.
is starting it soon, I think, aren't they?
Oh yeah, I don't know about outside ads, but with my Fire Stick I get ads for everything that Amazon's ever done, like flash in my face, and it's so annoying.
No.
Invalid target? What do you mean?
Fuck your invalid target.
Watch him not move now.
Hey, why is this boy going twice?
Oh, never mind. There you go.
Oh, Tonka.
I actually used that skill for once. Fucking hell. And it worked. Huzzah!
2 skill points. What am I doing? Am I killing them?
Right, what other video game news came out this week? Oh, I'll tell you what, there is one that I'm actually quite excited for, although a little bit not.
Well,
And I'll explain. So they're bringing out a new Indiana Jones game.
Yeah,
ah.
I saw
And-
the trailer for it.
I'm fucking excited because I love Indiana Jones.
I'm excited because of the people who are making it.
Yeah, because it. Oh,
Oh.
Fry, did you just kill the? Oh no, he's still okay. Yeah, so
Yeah, well, he's okay, but he's not looking like a friendly color.
anyway,
Well, I kind of destroyed the table. I didn't realize I was doing that. That's my bad.
so for one, I'm excited for a new Indiana Jones game because I quite like it. Two, it's done by the people that do Wolfenstein, so already I'm like, okay, so it's gonna be a fucking banger of a fun game to play. But the other thing, and it's a me thing, I fucking hate Troy Baker's doing the voice for it. I talked about this in movie night. It's either Nolan North or Troy Baker, and it's been like it for years, and I'm so fucking fed up. He's a great voice actor by all means, but I just wish we had a variety of something fucking else. Alright, there's a bloke there I didn't see.
Yeah, no, I don't entirely disagree with you. I'll put on like, so the games don't interest me, but I love the classic Indiana game movies, obviously.
Oh.
My initial reaction is that for me, Indiana Jones is, and obviously time degrades all things, but it's Harrison Ford. So if it's not Harrison Ford, it's not Indiana Jones.
Nah, I get it. But the thing is, I think they have to move on to games because there's no way in hell he's doing another movie. Not because of his age, but he doesn't want to.
That's because the next time is why should they? But that's me getting all grumbly, just and let shit die.
I think you didn't watch the new one.
No, of course not.
It's not the worst. It's better than Crystal Skull. Not that that's a really hard thing to do.
Yeah, that's a small benchmark, but yeah, that's good, I guess.
Am I being blind, or where's the last enemy?
The bloke on the floor that Fry accidentally hit.
Yeah, well, I broke his table, and apparently he's not very happy about it.
Was he a key part in whatever we're doing down here? It's not a bad thing if we kill him, is it?
Define bad.
We can't do whatever we need to for the quest? Oh, well, I mean...
It might be Scarperin. Is he Scarperin?
I don't know. I'm kind of tempted to let him...
No, what happened before was when we got someone low enough, they just was like, oh, mercy, mercy, so that might happen again.
I mean, I can't attack him. It's not coming up with a thing to say that he's... I mean, I can right-click, but it's not saying he's an enemy.
Oh.
Well, yeah, I can't pick him either.
I'm just going to end turn. I don't want to see what happens.
Well, I can hit him with that.
Yeah, I mean, you can hit him with a skill for sure, but if you actually just try to do a normal attack, it doesn't come up as if he's an enemy.
I'm just gonna... Hooble. I'll scooch. I'll just conserve for now and we'll see what he does. Well, it's kind of gaming news, but not really, because it's about video game adaptations. But did you all see that Mr. Master Chief in his next Halo season is pissed off because Master Chief's going to have a sex scene?
I thought he had a sex scene in the last one, and he said it was stupid.
Well, maybe. I don't know. I didn't watch it.
I know. I saw that they said that the person that plays Master Chief was upset that there was a sex scene. But I thought they had done it meant as in there was a sex scene in the first season.
I don't know. I knew he's got his arse out in the first season, but that's about it.
Yeah, none of these are attacking him. I don't think he's an enemy.
I can give him a doink.
No, don't do it anymore. Just let him. Just see what happens.
Okay. Wow.
It just says neutral.
Well,
Now he's attacking.
Yeah, now he's gonna get fucked.
But he's still... I don't know. Did I do that? Could have done the thing I would have... Never mind. Never mind.
And really, his quest doesn't technically pan out as important, so.
Oh. So, you both be proud. I was fucking smashing 14 today.
Nice.
I So last week I got my I got my mining up to level 50.
Let's go.
Because sort of 50 is sort of the max for me at the moment, where I'm not in the second DLC or the first DLC, should I say? Sorry. So I got mining up to 50. I got level work up to 50 today. Blacksmithing is on 41, and I started weaving today and got that up to level 20. So
The creature begged for release, but can it be trusted?
It's a bit late for that.
yeah, Source Hungry Undead set free from his bonds. What could go wrong? Sure. Oh yeah, shit, I forget they read this out, don't I?
What could go
Mhm.
wrong? Looks like we've unleashed some chaos.
Will they let Fry
Well,
speak
a
though?
little more on top of the heat can't hurt.
Okay, so game is already okay.
I say we hunt it down.
Nope.
Thank you, game.
Why is it always Fry's character of all of them?
Alright, we've got some buttons here. What do they do?
I don't know. There's rotten egg clusters. I don't trust them. Pop them. A terror grenade? That sounds pretty fucking dope. So, what was the point of this quest, Fry?
Well, that'd be spoilers.
I mean, it doesn't really matter. We killed him.
Why am I slow?
Oh, do you
I've
need
got
Sybil? Do we need Sybil to open a thing, or I think you should be able to do it, right, Fry?
Yeah, I'm strong.
Too heavy.
Just Donny can't.
I found a source orb, ground skill, venomous aura, mass cleansing wound, and
Ooh, the first framework.
a faceless aura. I don't want none of that, so
Ugh, it's broken.
Oh no, our table is broken.
it's on the floor. Someone have it.
What was it? Let's pick out. What was it? Oh, that'd be the second source orb that I've got then.
Looks like it grants a skill. Or 3.
There you go, 2 new recipes. Did you press the buttons?
I've discovered a new recipe.
Yeah, it doesn't look like they're doing anything here.
Oh, as far as the undead dude that dropped, we got a Zayath Staff of Parasitic Decay. And some gloves that need identifying.
I think we just needed to turn off the fires and that was it. Oh well.
Oh, poison staff. Ooh.
Yes. That is a very fancy staff, isn't it? There you go, it's just strength gloves. 44 physical armor, 10 magic armor, 1 telekinesis, and 30 HP.
Oh, mine are better. So, up for grabs.
Let me see if Sybil needs them. What ones did I get for Sybil? 39.7. Oh yeah, this is definitely better.
Story. Right, if I remember rightly, this dude was locked down here by Mordus, the other undead dude that we killed last week.
That makes sense. I did find Mordus's research book.
And he was siphoning his woobly woo powers.
Okay.
This guy, obviously, if we didn't murder him, would have been like, I'm free, I'm off to get my soldier. Ah, evilness. And we could have been like, well, you know, we set him free. Should we follow him? I don't know.
Ah.
And he goes off to do things, and then we get more moral choices.
Okay.
Fairly sure when you next discover him, he's like around a carriage in the woods that's butchered, and he's like, "I'm siphoning their souls, and insignificant worms." I'm like,
Oh,
well,
that's
that's
lovely. But yeah, I mean,
Oh.
I guess probably one of the biggest gaming news is obviously Power World seems to be a big hit for people.
Yeah.
give it 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It
that's
is.
what I was thinking. I like it's kind of different because like Nintendo never really care about Pokemon rip-off games, but there's a lot of the Pokemon where they're trying to. Look, we were talking about it in Shadow Stream, and it's like he's got a point that there's only so much you could do with a certain animal before it just looks like another Pokemon.
Aye.
But there's definitely some of them that look too much like a Pokemon.
Yeah, no, the term Chinese bootleg definitely came to mind when I saw him.
But yeah, it's like a mix of Pokemon with efforts from Breath of the Wild.
The cat stares
Yeah,
up
its
at you.
UI system and
Its
this whole
midnight
having to
black
keep heat
pupils are
and
too
food
prominent
and
for you to discern the colour
just
of
looks
Yeah,
very...
I did.
I
You
thought
hear
it was
some
kind of
sound
funny that
effects,
you
I was
could
like, "What?"
you could capture people, make them work for you. So yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, in general, without the tidbits on the side, it pretty much is what people were really hoping that the new Pokemon games were going to be like an open world sort of crafting Pokemon game. Have fun, do work with your Pokemon and whatnot, and it's just turned out to be just a shit Pokemon. Well, I mean, it was a decent Pokemon game, but it just really wasn't what it should have been, and it also very much felt like a tech demo for Scarlet and Violet, which, I mean, considering how much of a mess Scarlet and Violet was when it came out, it's kind of funny that Legends worked so well.
True.
Hopefully this is the kick up Nintendo's butt to be like, do better.
I'd gladly lose the last.
Yeah,
just
they
need-
probably earned still too much for that.
One
Yeah.
of those smelly
I just
kind.
need to replenish my source points and then I'll be back.
Okay,
What
wait a
do you mean
minute.
can't reach?
Wait, what do you mean? Hang on a minute. I think this cat wants to die.
What?
I found a cat and it mentions 8 lives left and it says, "Can you throw me a fish?" One of those smelly kind. It wants the bad fish.
No, it just wants a fish.
He likes the taste, obviously.
No, because it literally, the question is, ask if fresh fish won't do instead. He wants the... Because I've got the option to give him void-tainted fish. And poison fish.
Wouldn't say no. Fills the belly. Oh, but the other ones, so yummy.
They taste like shadows and spoiled cream.
Spoiled
Hmm.
air turns
Okay.
dark when I eat them.
He's a
I'll
crack
give him
addict.
I'll give him 2 void-tainted fish.
The fish looks hardly appetizing, but the cat looks upon it with a wicked smile, as if his meal were instead caviar in a golden chalice.
Poison fish.
He belches, then pokes the fish.
Maybe. I should.
He pokes his nose at your map, leaving a wet spot.
I think you'll find something interesting.
Oh, he's pointing at the treasure. He's giving me something, like a marker on my map.
Life number 6.
Ooh.
Now, if you don't mind, I need a bit of me time.
That can't be good for him.
Well, the cat's disease. How would I know which marker it
Can't
was?
be good for him.
Uh-oh.
The cat died.
The cat died.
But it wanted the void fish! I also can't see where it was telling us to go.
Just need to BRB 2 seconds. I think we've left a window open. I can feel a chill coming in.
No worries on me.
Oh, blister.
Right, am I
Okay.
wrong? Is there not a marker on...
It says be right back, but he's... Okay, never mind. His character was running, and then I was like, wait a minute.
Am I missing where the cat pointed to? Because I don't see a marker on my map, but it says he put a marker on my map.
It is not
I
on
also,
the map.
I also didn't get given a quest. So I'm like, okay.
It probably tells me it's a treasure that I've already found.
Ah, okay. Alright, well, I mean, I'll take the cat claw and eye, at least. Poor kitty.
What else have we had this week?
Give up, sorcerer. Why? You're no better than the lizards.
Oh, well, we had the fun of
Don't send me
British Army deciding to make a Fortnite map.
Okay.
Get her, Danny.
They're trying to boost soldiers, initiation. Get them Fortnite kids, enlisted.
I kind of want to try something, Friday. I feel like you're going to tell me, if I ask the question of can I do it, you're going to be like, you give it a try. Can I actually attack the child? I'm not going to lie. I did save the game beforehand because I was curious.
Well, is there no way to find out?
Oh, God, you can! Anyway, I reload that back up. And now I know. My curiosity has peaked.
What'd you do?
Fry attacked a child. No, I did.
I deserved it. It was a little shit, Sodom.
I was curious because it did say that you could attack. I was like, would this game actually let me attack him? And you know what? It fucking did.
Nice.
It bloody
Too
did.
right, too. Yeah. It's immersion breaking if you can.
Give me a minute. I'm going to see if I can add. Eh.
Oh boy.
No, I can't really say there's any other news that I've been interested in this week. Enjoy this Araby mod in Total War.
Oh, what
I
mod?
got Araby mod. Yeah, Aladdin and the Arabian Nights.
Oh, okay. I did think that when you said it. I was like, hang on a minute.
Yeah, it's Warhammer. It's a knockoff of everything.
Okay.
But it's a fun faction. I got armored camel cataphracts and camel giselles. It's quite fun.
I did like watching you try out that dino one.
I'll stop your play acting, you smelly sorcerer.
Yeah, that was dope. I need to get back to that. I ain't finished that yet.
Right. So red flags are quests, right?
Yes.
So I've got one down to the left of us, sort of, for one called Lagan. So maybe we go there and have a look at that one. Because there's also the ancient altar as well. That's sort of like down that way. So maybe we can check it out.
You can invite me
Lagan?
back.
Huh?
You invite me back.
I didn't even know you disconnected.
I did, yeah. I don't know why I just did.
I was gonna say it's the first time we've had a disconnect. So I've got Game Rant up with video game news. So I'm just gonna let's see if there's anything that's worth talking about. Very small bit of news that I thought was, oh, for fuck's sake, they're still doing it. It's bullshit. They added A-Train from the boys into Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 as a skin, so that was fucking stupid.
A-Train, baby.
Yeah, seeing Brian Cox do the lore history of Tekken for the trailer of Tekken 8 was rather amusing. It's deep, well-rounded Victorian theatre actor just fucking talking about we see Mishima and Misai Bushi. It was fucking
Yeah.
what the fuck? That was funny.
Obviously, Last of Us Remastered 2 comes out in a few weeks. Well, that's not video. Oh, I guess it kind of is video game related, but apparently there's going to be a Lego Zelda set coming out,
Oh.
which isn't surprising considering they done Mario and it was kind of the big hit.
True.
More details about Dragon's Dogma was released. Oh yeah, they announced. This isn't recent, but they announced one of the first classes for Dragon's Dogma 2. And it's a trickster class, which
Is
kind
it
of
the
sounds.
vape one?
Yeah, you have like a. It looks like a flower that emits smoke.
Yeah, vape. A vape chaser.
Yeah, it was. I gotta admit though, it was kind of interesting that it was a thing because I just assumed it's just going to be the same shit normal fantasy classes in the first place.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, it's a fantasy game. There's not really much you can do. So adding random new shit, I was like, oh, okay, that's kind of interesting to see that.
Oh, I mean, Trickster in itself is an oldie archetype. It's just come under many different names.
Yeah.
It's still neat.
There's literally like nothing popping out that is like, oh, this is interesting.
It's been proven that YouTube is actually slowing down anyone who uses ad block.
Oh yeah, that was true. I think people have been assuming that it's also happening with Twitch as well.
Wasn't that a bug with the ad block though?
I don't know. I don't know because I don't run ad block on Twitch, but I was definitely having issues with them. Because it would be the case. I think I talked to you about it. I would watch streams and then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, the video freezes, but I can still hear the audio perfectly fine. So I have to refresh the video in order to get it to work again, which is really irritating.
Well, I noticed it on YouTube at least a little on my end.
I don't really watch too much on YouTube to notice it these days.
But well, I'll say if it is YouTube doing it, I feel like that has potential for like a European court to turn around and go, well,
it does because they're not allowed. Apparently it's illegal to do it. So yeah,
it could be kind of bad for YouTube again.
You're back, and you're still alive. Well done, man. Well done.
Oh yeah, this bloke wants his ring back. I can't remember where the fuck he said the ring is.
I don't believe you guys ever found it.
No, that's what I'm just trying to look for. Oh, technically, we do have to go back to Lohar to tell him that Mordus is dead. Investigate that. Yeah, we told Legum that fishing from Legum lost his wedding ring. Is there not a way of telling like more information on this?
You speak to him again. What does he say?
It's just. It just says. I meant to retrieved it. Yeah, it just says that we haven't retrieved it, or.
Well, I found something.
Is it the void tainted fish on the floor? It's melded in with the thing. Yeah, I thought you said it was eaten by something in the waters.
Okay.
Oh, Halo Infinite has started down their season shit.
Did we ever figure out if they started doing co-op yet?
I don't think we did.
I thought we went over this.
Hi. I need your telekinetic powers. There is a chest over here.
Oh, on the boat? I've definitely got to rob that. Wait, nope.
Random ass. Hang over there.
Some money and a fire.
Oh, cool.
Lucky charm.
Maybe you say it. I just think of that bloke in Austin Powers.
After me lucky charms.
Yeah, I was about to say, in a very stereotypical Irish accent. Yeah, I could be honest. I can't remember how this bloke said that he lost his ring. Should we just go hand in the quest to Lohar and at least tell them Mortis is dead? At least that's something we know we can definitely do right now.
It's off the fort joy you go, nasty sorcerer.
Oh yeah, you are right. Listening to these kids, they definitely do deserve it.
And Joe's mummy thought you would.
Come on, Donnie, give him a whack.
Oh, don't.
I see. I'm looking at you at the moment. I can see you going back. They'll just run away if you do. Obviously, they're not going to start attacking, so.
I'm missing something. Why? You got nothing to be scared of.
We got for sale, champ. One-handed axe. A spear. That's a fancy level 12 shield right there.
What's that? Oh, okay, it's just not there when I actually do it. Right, never mind. Alright.
Got some fancy rings as well.
Remember when that person glitched out in here? Even though we'd done their quest, they're like, no, you fucking didn't. It's like, oh, alright. Oh shit, there's a teleporter in here. Oh, well, that would have been so much easier.
One of my gloves are better.
Am I able to talk to him, or... I'll wait for you to come and have a listen, Donnie.
Yeah, just coming over.
Alright.
Lohar rubs his forehead beneath his hood and stares at the ground.
Do you want to listen in, Fry, or do you want me to just...
His face hardens and he stands
You're right,
at
you
his
go ahead.
full height.
Okay.
As no one actually wants this stuff, I'll for now store it away.
So you've done it, you've found Mortis.
You did. You
Actually,
found the greasy
Sibyl can be a
grab.
good storage.
Tell me everything. But I need evidence you found the bugger before I listen to a whole yarn.
Did we get any evidence of killing Mortis?
The staff.
What happened to the staff?
Fry has it.
No, that wasn't Mortis' staff. That was the dude he was imprisoning.
Oh. Ah.
Mortis didn't have a staff. He was using like, I think he had a dagger. Till he turned into a giant bug.
Do any of us have something Mortis had?
Don't think so.
Yeah. Did we get something we shouldn't have sold?
Good spot to ground ships from, I'll tell you that much. The Reds never see it coming. I sent some of my best people there. It's not like them not to report back in so long. I'm counting on you. Whatever's gone wrong there, I need it put right. We all do.
Right.
All right? That's right. Lost one of my best lads, Anhar. Didn't get Jalia's body back, though. Maybe one of them beasts took her like they did the sorcerers. Well, I reckon that's good news. Poor thing. She'll be back in time. She and Anhar were sweethearts. We will, once the Reds turn down the alarm a bit. Whatever needs doing. Isn't that obvious?
We have a personal effect, so I don't know more about that. I generally can't remember if there was something on Mortis' body. Damn it. If there was, I would have sold it to this bloke if it was me.
Buying or selling? Capital. Good luck to you.
Would it have stuff that I sold him in the past still?
Yeah, up to a point, I think.
I can't remember what the hell. I think Mortis did drop something, but I don't know where it was.
So I don't know why I'm holding on to these. Here you go. Have a bunch of body parts. Mr. Muncher.
I mean, nothing in the person's shop that I'm talking to now has anything with Mortis's name on it. I can see stuff I have sold to him. Nothing Mortis listed though. Have a look. Oops, not sneak. I swear he dropped something. I remember us. I swear I remember him. There's something we had of these.
Well, his corpse is empty, so if there was, it's not there no more.
Would you allow me to just Google what he would have dropped?
No.
But how else are we supposed to know what he dropped? It's not. It's not. Obviously, it's not something I have on my person because I had no option to tell him that I had evidence.
There still might be something else.
Right.
So there you go. You guys didn't find these last time we were there. There you go.
Oh, what, the Burks?
Smells worse over here than a dozen rotten eggs dropped in a vat of vinegar.
Then don't come over. Not like you're buying anything.
I sent you a letter from the Dwarven Queen and an unopened letter.
Wouldn't you like to know?
Is there stuff we have to give him, or?
I'll read it and find out.
Oh, I wasn't sure if I had, if I was allowed to open it.
You might not, I don't know.
Oh, that definitely is in your prison. Oh! It says that Lohar, this is addressed to Lohar, and it says that Isabel's agents inform her that the death fog is in his possession. It must be delivered to Arx with all possible speed. I do not know what's causing the delay, but I do not know you rectify this unfortunate error. I'm sure you know the penalty for disobedience. So Lohar is the cause for the death fog.
Oh, they were smuggling death fog.
And then the other one is Mother Dearest. I finally make you and Daddy proud. I've got a job. Not quite sure what I'll be doing yet, but I'm working for another dwarf called Mortis in the dark driftwood area. I'm sure it'll be productive, interesting, and useful labour. I'll send some coin home as soon as I get paid. Or we'll have Steve. Steve!
I'm sure that panned out well for them.
Yep. Right, now let me go back to him and see if see what he says now.
That's a lot of blood.
That's a lot of blood.
Lohar rubs his forehead beneath his...
So,
Right, you listening, Donny? Just in case you can do it now. Oh.
you did. You found. I need evidence you found the bugger before I listen to a whole yarn.
We still don't have the evidence to tell him that Mortis was dead. produce a Dwarf Queen's lair from the pocket, show him the seal, and hold it out of his reach? Sure.
What are you doing with that?
Oh, hang on a minute. Oh, yeah, that'll be it.
Where is it, Fry?
Well, I'm wearing his amulet.
Oh, Fry. I knew he dropped something! Well, after I finish this conversation, we'll get you to talk to him with the amulet.
There you go. I'll send it to you.
Okay. I'll give it back after.
Hand it over. That's my property.
What level is 11? I might find something better anyway. Let's go have a look.